thought about what you said the other night about my painting. Stayed up half the night thinking about it. Something occurred to me, and I fell into a deep sleep and haven't thought about you since. You know what occurred to me? You're just a boy, and you don't have the faintest idea of what you're talking about. It's all right. You've never been out of Boston? So if I asked you about art, you could tell me the skinny on every art book ever written. Michelangelo. You know a lot about his life, his work, his political aspirations, him and the Pope, sexual orientation, the whole works, right? But I bet you can't tell me what it feels like to stand in the Sistine Chapel, what it smells like. Never stood there or looked up at that big, beautiful ceiling. Seen that. Asked you about women, you'd probably give me a syllabus of your favorites. You've been late a few times. You can't tell me how it feels to wake up next to a woman and be truly happy. You're a tough kid. I ask you about war. Probably throw Shakespeare at me. Once more into the breach, dear friends. You've never been near one. Never held your friend's head in your hand. Watched him draw his last breath. Looking to you for help. If I asked you about love, that you'd quote me a sonnet. But you never looked at a woman. Been so vulnerable. Totally vulnerable. Known someone who could level you with their eyes. Feeling like God had put an angel on earth just for you. Who could rescue you from the depths of hell. And you wouldn't know how it felt to be her angel. And to have the love to be there for her forever. Through anything. Through cancer. You wouldn't know anything about sitting up in a hospital room for 2 months, holding her hand, not leaving because the doctors could see in your eyes the term visiting hours didn't apply to you. You don't know about real loss because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anything that much. I look at you and I don't see an intelligent, confident man. I see a cocky, scared shitless kid. But you're a genius, Will. No one denies that. No one could possibly understand the depths of you. But you presume to know everything about me because you look at a painting of mine and you rip my fucking life apart. You're an orphan, right? Do you think I know the first thing about how hard your life has been, how you feel because you read Oliver, or because I read Oliver Twist? Does that encapsulate you? Personally, I don't give a shit about that because I can't learn anything from you I can't read in a fucking book. Unless you want to talk about you, who you are. And I'm fascinated. I'm in. I'm in. But you don't want to do that, do you, sport? You're terrified of what you might say. Your move, Chief.